Hello and welcome. This is H'less John, and I am Black, playing Everquest with Carl Paul. And yeah, there's my little mercenary, and we're gonna turn in some stuff and do some more stuff, and hopefully get some levels. First thing I want to do is I do have like 2 platinum pieces, and it's very important that you have enough bags, because bags mean you can carry stuff. That means the fewer times you have to come back to a base of supply, so it's just a good idea to have a lot of big bags. Now they actually don't have any bags for sale here. They've got small bags, but I don't want anything with fewer than 8 slots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy these. They're 8 slots. They're giant capacity. I'm going to buy they're expensive though, so I'm only going to buy, well, you know what? I'm not going to buy one. I'm going to look around and see if there's something, another merchant that's better. Because over here are a couple more merchants. Speed up a little bit. That sometimes you can see that people have sold just, random junk. And I have the show only items I can use lit up. So none of the spells are going to show up because I can't use any of them. So they're just going to have anything that I can actually equip available. There's more of that crude armor I was talking about. A whole bunch of different varieties of it that I could have found and I can use, but I can't right now because it's expensive and I have 2 platinum. I'm kind of hoping that they've got some larger bags for sale pretty cheap. Doesn't look like I'm going to be very lucky on this particular quest. And no, small bags, and yeah, well, I am not going to spend a plat on that yet. I might need my money somewhere else, and I'm not hard up for bags. Just so you're aware, Rayton or whatever, Raytan right here, if you go up to him and say blessed, he'll cast that little cleric buff on you. You can also say it over and over again to get healed up if you're hurt, and it's faster, a little bit faster than combat abilities. Description, I've got the throw stone as one of my combat abilities. So, all right, deliver 4 glooming cocoons. We want to do that. We've got those, and we need to deliver those to Valhalla. So we'll go up here, go into our little inventory, and use Shift B to open, and you push down a control and you can pick things up one at a time. I do things one at a time. I think it might be okay to pass things stacked up. But anyway, I don't. So this is basically the same thing as that armor that I found. It's just called something different. The armor that you can find on random creatures. So it's actually pretty good. Now the red means what it is right now, and the white is what it will eventually turn into as you level up a little bit. I think it's up to level 10. Yay! I don't want that right now. So I'm going to select this option. And then I'm going to put it on. Oh, it automatically puts it on because you haven't got anything on. And it's purple, so it's kind of a interesting color. So let me see. So now we want to do the select option. Now I have that. Offered you a piece of cobalt armor to keep you safe. Okay, so I've already done, I think, all the quests that I could do out of that. Real quick. Spider tamer. I have to kill the spider tamer. I'm gonna turn all these on so that they will show up on my screen as well. Well, except for the revolt, because that is a whole bunch of quests that you have to finish. And so I haven't done that yet. Now I have killed 11 out of the 12 glooming spiders, and then I have to kill lurkers, which are bigger versions of the glooming spiders. So let's go do that right now. Run, 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 run. And I can push I to look at my next level. I'm at 21%. If you put your indicator over that, it shows you what percentage you have. And a lot of people will watch it. But like, all right. So when you hear these people say that I get so much percentage per kill. So as soon as we kill this one, we'll see how much percentage we get killed per blue. I got 4%. So on average, I would have to kill 100 divided by 4, 25 spiders to get to another level. I'm already at 25%, so a quarter of that. So, you know, you can get a good guesstimate of how many of this certain type of monster you have to kill in order to get to the next level. And they often speak of it on the internet in that order if you're new and don't. And that's 12. So now I've got to kill the bigger ones. And the bigger ones are over here. There's one over there you can see that's dead. Notice I've got the percentage turned on. You can turn all these effects off if you want to. There, and they're white, so gotta be a little bit careful. Since I've leveled, I want to check my combat abilities. I don't have any new combat abilities. So I'm going to win this probably because I'm at 79. He's at 49. He's vacillating a little bit. And one of the things you can do, this game is pretty much aimed at grouping. It's heavily, I mean, it's always been heavily grouping oriented. And you can attack these little skull things if you want. I'm going to because I need to heal up anyway. And so one of the things you can do, because it's a play for free game, you can actually, it's a little bit of pain in the rear, but you can actually create a second account for free, and then a lot of computers will be able to run 2 versions of Everquest at the same time. And with the use of auto follow, you'll be able to do a simple, it's called botting. So there's a lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. It really depends on how you want to play the game. But if you want to solo an Everquest your entire career, there are going to be parts and things of the game that you're never going to be able to get into. It's a group-based game. There's no way around it. So you're going to get to a certain level and become possibly very frustrated because you can't do very much. One way around this is to bot, and a lot of people do that. There are a lot of different ways to do it. There's actually various see, that's, I'm not going to attack it anymore. It's healed up completely. Let's hit him with a stone if I can. But there's programs that are out there that help you do it, and from what I understand, it is not actually illegal anymore in Daybreaker to use those programs. That used to be when it was Sony Online, or whatever it was called, but not anymore. From what I understand, I don't use that program, so I'm not an expert. But from my reading is that you are actually allowed to play those, and it's not considered use those, and it's not considered cheating to a certain degree. You're allowed to use certain aspects of them, because some of the cheating programs really are straight up cheating. Some of them just allow you to basically have another account open who will follow you around and do basic things like not get lost. It's immensely helpful, I would imagine. If and when I bot, I just play with another account and have them auto-follow. It's not actually something I really enjoy that much, but it does allow you to get into a lot more of the game content. You can have a mercenary open, your bot can have a mercenary open, And together you can do quite a bit more of the content of the game. And that's the spider who we'll eventually have to kill. The gloom spiders out here have respawned. And let me see. There we go. That doesn't kill me. Come on, tank, kill it. So that's just a little information on that. And eventually, if I get past a certain level, I might actually illustrate that with this account. I might load up another account and have another character just follow me around. I think on one of my old accounts, I might have a character who'd be old enough, small enough. Okay, there's another one of these Defiant Plate, which I can't use, but they're good loot because you get a lot of money when you sell them. So I might do that if I can find a character who's low enough to play with me. I prefer to do it with bards, because basically bards can just stand there and not move and still give you benefits because of the way they use their spells. They sing, basically, or play their instrument, and that's their big contribution. So they can be, they also do other attacks and things of that nature. Let me see, that was, return. And I have a class 1 wood point arrow as well, so there's that. And I'm actually going to run, because it would be just about as... Help that guy out a little bit. Run. Oh, my chat's all messed up. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I went ahead and personally up to 24. Your skills are usually based on 5 times your level plus 5. So at level 4, that's actually almost maxed. So I am going to give guard Rehaz 1 arrow. Hey. There you go. And I've completed that task. He gives me a quiver and something else, I guess. And maybe a bow? No, just a quiver. And the quiver is useful, I guess, but I've never used one. If you're a ranger character and you shoot bows all the time, quivers are a special type of bag that only hold arrows. Quiver taken to you by no special properties, but in Norath, which is the world we exist in, you find some quivers that reduce weight of the arrows they hold and increase archery speed. So that's why some people use quivers. I don't use quivers because I almost never use bows. So we're going to sell this real quick, because it only holds bows. So it's basically taking up and it's worth 1p. It's basically taking up an entire slot. I'm going to sell the plate gloves. Crew Defiant leather. Nope, I'm going to sell those because I can't wear leather. So basically I'm finding a whole bunch of stuff that I can't use. But there's so much stuff out there that it seems logical that you would enlarge the amount of material you find you can't use. And that actually comes true. Alright, so I've got to find the anti-venom violet, and that's the spider tamer. And I've got to return to the guard with the news. Alright, completed. Does he have another task for me? No. And she has the Quill the Queen task. Alright. So now I have that task. So now I've got to kill the Spider Tamer, which is going to be kind of a tough fight. Even though I'll probably be... Well, here's that quick heal thing I'm going to do real quick. See how it heals me up? Because it's a buff as well as a shield spell that adds to your hit points. and it actually heals me. Now I'm using a tank, and anymore, it used to be when it was first free to play, you could actually get all the major, from what I remember, all the major pets, mercenaries. You couldn't get beyond a certain point, but nobody could get beyond a certain level. But you could get the journeyman. Now you can't get the journeyman, so that's a little bit harsh. And all these people standing around are looking to kill the spider tamer when he comes around, so I'm just gonna play over here. Maybe we'll get a level. I'm almost level 5, so I'm 85%. So with 4%, that means I got to kill 5 of these, I guess, to get me a level, or thereabouts. 4 to 5. 87, 88. So that was there's different levels of blue. So I have a feeling there's 2 different levels of blue here. And one gives me 1% or 2%, and the other gives me 4%. And actually, for the server, this is actually pretty high populace, because I've played before, and there wasn't anybody on for a very long time. But I think Daybreaker has done some good forms of advertisement, and maybe changed up some things that people like, so they tell their friends about it. And there's the tamer over there. All right. Maybe this one right here. Let me see how close I am. Yeah, I'm very close. One of the things I hear about this game is that the healers, especially the there we go. Wow, it's loud. Especially not the you have gained the ability Origin at a cost of 0 ability points. That will teleport you back to your bind location, I believe, or your city state, your starting state. Gain a level 5 ability. Use dodge. Dodge is a pick lock too. Handy skill to have, but it has to be trained. There are certain places that you can go to do that more effectively than. Okay, so I'm going to sit down and I'm going to camp real quick, and then when I come back, my guard here will be the same level as I am. He does not level with me apparently, so I can either zone out or teleport or something, but until you get that change, he's going to be a level below you, or how many of the levels you gain in that zone. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm going to click on him. He's white again. He's leveled with us. So we're going to wait for the spider tamer to spawn. And when he spawns, I will attack him. But until that time, I'm just going to raid around here. So there'll probably be a quick pause in the game recording while we're just goofing off waiting for him. So see you in a bit. And here he is. And we're off. And he's going to cast spells on us. And the reason I position myself this way is because I need to get used to doing this as a rogue, trying to get to the opposite side of the person who's supposed to be the tank. He's doing a terrible job. So, main tank. There we go. Yes. So that stage is correct. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to try to kill the queen. I don't think it's going to happen. Going to heal up to full health. And I'm going to go up there. And she's yellow to me. And she's just awesome. So yeah. I am main assist. I made myself main assist. Managed mercenary. Where is my mercenary? Why is he not in group? My group window is off? Oh, yes it is. It's down here. Main tank. Alright, that's better. Oh. Got attacked by a silly Gloomflame lurker. It's going to set me back a couple of minutes. Or will it? Yeah, it will. Alright. So, as soon as I get full health, we're going to go up there and attack. I don't have anything special, like, to help. Crew, Defiant, Cloth, and that's for wizards and whatnots, and I am not a wizard or whatnot. So, and this right here is different kinds of recovery rates. After a short period after fighting, you are handicapped in your recovery rate, but after a little while, Drunken Misshapes of Vox. And you know, if I were going to play for a long time, I would, but since I'm really just planning on playing this character for a while, I'm going to turn that down. So, in your options, auto consent, allow, you can get the turn off the allow guild invites somewhere, I think. Well, I thought it was somewhere, but I wasn't sure, and I still don't know. Alright, see, this is where I'm going to die horribly. But we'll see. We might get lucky and win. It's going to be a close battle. And all I have to do is kill her. Maybe my guard can take a few hits for me. Ow. My guard. It's terrible. We're beating her. But not by much. 53, 74, 51. We're gonna win. Oh, it looks like we're gonna win. Unless something horrible happens. Ow! That seems pretty horrible to me. Yeah, we're definitely gonna win. I'm gonna beat down the queen. Going down, Queenie. Yeah. Yay! Sometimes there's like a little extra loot thingy up here, but there isn't right now. And I have fought forever and killed the queen, and then almost 5 seconds, I mean less than 5 seconds after I killed the queen, while I was still looting, another queen will spawn and then immediately kill you because you're so weakened. So that's fun. That's barrel full of laughs. But you just have to kill her once, and you finish the quest. And you run back, and become super awesome with all your fat loot from your huge haul. Not so much. Alright. Deliver the violet to Zenadia. Zenadia, I believe, is yes. So, we're going to go in here. That's the Gloomwing Violet. Give it to Zenadia. And... save many lives. You gain experience points. Yeah, wow. Actually, quite a bit, actually. I think. I wasn't paying that much attention. I can look at the recording and see. And, yeah, so... anything else? Okay, I don't want to do that anymore, because I've done it before. Is it... oh, Q for the quest? Alright, so I have the arachnid group that I have to finish. Now, that one is... yes, thank you. Guard Hobart, who is in another location. So we're going to go see Guard Hobart after I get blessed. Now, if you do it again, he heals you again. So it's like a heal spell. You just have to go through the annoying clicking announcements, which aren't annoying the first time, but if you do that many times, it becomes annoying. There's my bank. Here's the merchant. I'm going to sell this. Now, if you can find a player who wants to buy that and wants to pay 100 plat for it, more power to you. I'm going to also sell these. These. Now, you can do things with these. I don't know what they are, but they're crafting things. Tin ore, you can also do something with that. Crafting. Long time ago, a million years in the past, my brother was a big crafter with blacksmithing. That like in 1999. But I never really got into it very much, so I helped him because it was fun. Fond memories. But speaking of fun, your feet move more quickly. Love that message. Alright, come up into here. And there's Hobart. And we're going to talk to Hobart about killing the Spider Queen. And there you go. You get these potions. Celestial Healing 2. Which you can buy potions like this. Very near where I showed you where the poison merchant was in Plane of Knowledge. Actually, the next door up past this, there is a room full of shaman-like beings who sell a whole variety of potions. There are healing potions. There are healing potions that do healing in one bit, like a huge amount at one time. Healing over time. There's also other potions. The other popular one being that are for sale by the merchants. One that gives you mana over time bonuses. Spellcasters really like those because they allows them to regenerate their mana, which is their basis for playing much faster. So we get this piece of armor, which we immediately equip and makes our head purple. And then we get a couple more quests from him, killing a lot of bad guys. Gonna hail him again because there was another one. We're gonna accept it, and that's Freedom's another group one. The Gricken is down in the down through there is a deep mine, and in one of the tunnels is a giant monster, and that giant monster is the Gricken. And it does take a high-level character with his best buddy or a small group to kill the monster. Okay, and another task from Gricken. So now we have 3 more tasks, and we are level 6. And I'm going to call that the end of the episode. There will not be an episode on this following Thursday. Those who are watching much later won't even notice the gap. But this coming Thursday is Thanksgiving, so there won't be a video on that day. So this is Ageless John playing Everquest. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And I'll see you around.